How does a regular guy manage to thrive in Southern California, a state with some of the highest cost of living and highest rents in America? The secret for me is I live much cheaper and more free in an office. Welcome back, internet friends. Today, I want to show you my office crib. In this part of Orange County, California, an apartment of 700 square feet easily can run $2,000, $2,500, or even over $3,000. And most of the time, these people are living like bugs, stacked on top of each other in small living spaces. It more resembles a hotel than a home. The parking is in a garage 5 floors down, and you can smell the funk of your neighbors as you walk through the halls. I can't live like this. In a warehouse, I have no neighbors, twice as much space, and I pay half the price as people who live in the fancy luxury apartments that are being built all across Orange County. This is where I've chosen to make my home. This is my recording studio where all the magic gets done. I film all my YouTube videos standing right where that chair is. This is the magic machine where I edit it all. Next to my workstation, I keep my special things. This is my shrine area. There's a picture of one of my first dogs. This was Biscuit, and these are my grandparents. They helped raise me, and I really love them a lot, so there's a picture of my grandparents in almost every room. There's a little kid picture of my sister, and I keep my tarot cards all here in this special place, not too far from my Buddha. This Buddha used to belong to my grandma. It's not an expensive Buddha, but it belonged to her and she really cared about it, so I started bringing it trinkets from around the world. This lucky set of dice from a casino, this Burning Man playa dust, and this is an emblem from Burning Man. This is my little drone that I use once in a while. And yeah, this is my magic office where I do all my video stuff for you guys. My warehouse crib is right next to a railroad track with a lot of homeless people, and we have a lot of break-ins and stolen cars here. So for security and to keep out any nosy landlords, we installed this metal gate we can lock. We also put bells on the door in case we're in the back and somebody tries to open the front door, the bells will alert us with a noise. Come on back, I'll show you the rest of the place. Hi, Buffy. We got our little friend here, Buffy. This is the living room, aka the entertainment center. We got a little bit of some kind of NASA movie going on here. Got some nice movie lights. One of my favorite things to do after a long day of work is to sit in my leather chair and just recline like a king and watch some movies with my girl and my dog. Yeah, I love this couch. I ended up getting this thing for free on Christmas Day. Somebody left it outside in Newport. Same thing with this awesome coffee table. I love the drawers here. I can store all my stuff. This was free as well. Those are all my fire spinning tools. I really love masks, and this is my Joker Vendetta mask I've worn for many performances and fire gigs. And this is my Halloween werewolf mask that I'm very fond of. And of course, my Darth Vader. And then if we make our way back this way, we got the kitchen. Right here, this is office kitchen. We got a small refrigerator. A big one would just take up way too much space, so we got this mini one. Looks like we're boiling up some sweet potatoes here. This is an electric commercial stove. It's really great for cooking. Then I've got an air fryer, which substitutes as my oven, and a toaster oven. Actually, I have saved a ton of space by replacing those 3 items in the corner with one convection toaster oven that is of high quality. This thing is from Hamilton Beach. You can find it in most of your stores. It fits 2 medium-sized pizzas or a rotisserie chicken. Standard cabinets here. Just a bunch of dry food items. And below I've got seasonings like Lowry salt and rosemary. Right here, of course, we got some silverware. And then we'll move this way. We'll go to the bathroom. This is where number 2 happens. This is the bathroom. I'm really lucky because this bathroom has a shower, which most warehouses, you're not gonna find a shower that has a hot water heater up top. We get clean up in there. One thing I'll tell you, if you ever live in an office or a warehouse, it's super critical that you keep the sink sacred. So never let a bunch of food go down the sink. This is my little dish drying station, and we wash all our cooking dishes here, but this sink doesn't have a garbage disposal. It's not meant for food. So you wanna make sure and never let a single grain of rice go down that sink. Now, moving on, I'll show you guys where all the real magic happens. Right here, we have the bedroom. This is your typical office bedroom. I've got a little set of hampers here. This stores most of my clothes. A little TV that sometimes we watch movies on. You may be thinking, wow, Serge, that's not a bed, you're sleeping on the floor. Well, I went to Japan for like 2 months and I slept on a mat in Japan on the floor, and when I came back, I just couldn't sleep on a bed anymore. I really like to sleep on the ground with this padded tatami mat, Japanese style. It's really good for your back. So yeah, this is the bedroom of the warehouse. We got a few of my favorite posters here. These are both from Escape, the Psycho Circus, which is a music festival I worked at a couple times. Just have really fond memories at those festivals at Escape. Yeah, this is the bedroom. All right, internet friends, it wouldn't be a proper MTV Cribs if I didn't show you my sweet rides. That's right, one thing that's tight about living in a warehouse is that you get to have no street sweeping and almost unlimited parking. So let's check out my cool whips. First up is my 2015 Toyota Prius C. I use this when I want to take my lady out or I just want to drive a newer car. I bought this car brand new in March of 2015 and it only had 10 miles on the odometer. Now I've put about 99,000 miles on it. I paid way too much for this, $24,000 after everything. While buying this was a huge financial mistake and I have some complaints about the car, overall it has served me well and we've made a lot of money together. I also use this car as passive income for advertising now, as I don't drive it much. Next is my 1990 Chevy G20 Sport van. You may have seen her in my van videos. I got this for $1,500 on Craigslist, and I found $700 cash inside of it. I made a video about that story and the mechanical restorations, and I also made a separate video about the paint job that I got for this van in Mexico. If you want to check those out, there's links below in the description. This van has been to countless desert parties with me, 2 Burning Mans. This thing is my home away from home. I take it to fire gigs because it's great to have a big van as a dressing room or for storage of my tools. This is my starship right here. Last but not least is my 1997 Honda Civic. You may have seen my video about how I bought this car on OfferUp and then fixed it in Mexico. While it doesn't look like much, the Civic is an incredibly reliable workhorse vehicle for delivering food. And it has quite a history. A few weeks ago, this car was stolen from right out in front of my place. Criminals from the railroad tracks broke the glass window and used some kind of power tool to turn the ignition. They were stupid criminals though. I had just given it an oil change and a full tank of gas. They could have driven to Vegas, but instead, they drove 2 miles away and abandoned my car in a donut store parking lot. But with a new window and a new ignition and a new battery and a good cleaning, The car was back in my possession and good to go after 3 weeks of homeless people living in it in that donut store parking lot. Thank you so much for coming down to my warehouse, seeing the way we live in an office. If you guys enjoyed this video, please feel free to smash the like button. Go ahead, leave a comment, subscribe, because I do make more videos all the time. I am moving to a new office, so I'll show you guys the video of that new office when I'm moved in. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck to you out there. I'll see you next time. And as always, just have a powerful day.